Rah, 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 rah. We're back. I believe I can go into this house. Actually, talking to people will give you skills. Or not give you skills, they'll give you experience points. Okay, look. Oh, there we go. No problem. Bah. Wow. When you're nice and quiet, no need to talk. Your father, he understood that. I think, I think he was pretty happy in the village. Right. Come back whenever you want. My condolences on the death of your father, Giga. My condolences for your loss, young lady. Yeah, how much do I need? Just under 2,000. Or not even 2,000, 3,000. Wait, do I have another level? Game? No, I don't. Okay, I'm just being an idiot. Gran the Partridge? This game is weird. Yes, it is, but it gets interesting later on. Like, the start of it is just like, what am I playing? Obviously, you arrive in the middle of a couple's quarrel. A very common thing after all between old Silk and his wife. Gran. And the young Lena? Who already has issue with men. You were trying to cheer her up when you groped her on the butt, maybe? wait, wait, what? I thought I thought that with a tender fatherly massage, the trust would come back by rectifying the dominant male figure or something like that. Fatherly? Fatherly? You call that fatherly? When are you going to grow, you old fart? Masculine role model, my ass. We're harassing her and you're still trying to justify that? He smiles. You're exaggerating, Gran, as usual. You see evil everywhere. I thought you did not have periods any longer. Oh my god. What am I reading? What am I you dirty old bast. What the Oh, it's you, Giga. Sorry, I was busy explaining the meaning of life to your old husband. Oh, hello, Giga. Forgive the old couple's habit. My condolences on the death of your father. I wasn't able to attend the ceremony, but I appreciated him very much, even if it probably wasn't mutual. Ha! She snickers. He's not everybody's favorite, that's for sure. Gran is merciless. The fervor of the youth. Hmm. Or not. Anyway. Ha! This is not going to happen anytime soon. He's going to bug me until he lies on his deathbed. Oh, ill weeds grow apart. Your father was a good boy. He passed away too soon. If only Ulick was as nice as he was. Or his sisters. My daughter wouldn't cry so often. Oh, I see. Well, I think no matter what she says, I don't know if we consider his sister nice. And she laughs. She reminds me of myself at her age. It's surprising my idiot husband isn't chasing her more often. Maybe I should have more complex reasons to be taking. Goody Miss Two Shoes. Now that we mention it, my dear husband, let's pick up our conversation. Go and come back to see us any times. You're always welcome, young woman. As a matter of fact, all young women are always welcome in my house. Okay, you know what? Okay. Christ, I wish I could make her move faster. Oh, hello, Giga. My condolences on your father. Thivo? Good. Yes, good, yes. That much. Mischievous. How did the matings go? So, yes, thank you. I have to go now. Goodbye. You walked on Somerset. Ah, that was a challenge thing. That's what that was about. Oh god. Right, okay. Go in, talk with everyone, gain another level, go into combat. Oh no. Here's our little doll. Oh, hello, Giga. We should be asked. She almost looks. I've never entered the lair of a polar bear. I have a hard time imagining it. It must be very comfy if one can feel at ease, even when wounded. Maybe there's an ice sculptures on the wall. And there are a few little bears that purr while drinking marvelous sweet drinks out of glass bottle. Fizzy soda pops. Ooh. Like, yeah, right. I don't think you understand what Giga's trying to say, Condolences on the death of your dad, Giga. We loved him very much. Your dad, yes. He attended the ceremony, the cremation ceremony yesterday. It was a little sad. Tears come out of her eyes. If there's anything we can do, right. We'll not make fun of you, promise. I think. Right, okay. Oh great, a Coke commercial. Right, now go this way. Again, I wish I could make her go faster. My condolences on the death of your father. Hello, Giga. Oh, I've already leveled up. And it didn't really give me an indication. Well. Oh, I need to get both of them, I think. Maybe? Character. Oh my god, my mitigation is even fucking worse now, Jesus. Oh, it's little Giga. Hello, little Giga. Oh god. I thought you were my daughter-in-law. My old eyes aren't what they used to be for Come on, you bear. It's my dad. How is he doing, by the way? Been 3 weeks. Oh yes, I remember yesterday's ceremony. Poor thing. I'm very sorry for you. A good guy, that's for sure. The villagers will miss him. He was a stranger for sure, but he did good work. It's fortunate that the carpenter learned so much from him. He's not a stranger. Jasper! I'm sorry, sweetheart. Take care of yourself. Only quite a lot. The woman gives you a friendly smile. My condolences for your father, Giga. I have work to do. Right, got it. Nope, okay. Weaver. Oh, who's there? How are you, young lady? Attended the cremation yesterday. What a shame. When anyway. For they they aren't all sweet in the village. Your situation wasn't always easy. A lot of jealousy and mistrust against you and your father. Ah, there's the sniff sniff thing. She shrugs. People are the way they are. They just laughed in at sensibility. It's a rule here in the north. If you're not solid enough to survive, you can just die. No one will come to save you. No one will try to figure out if you're made of glass or of metal. They'll treat you the same way. When you'll show your strength, you'll find the company of those who want to steal it from you. But the weakness, you'll be left alone with it. I'm not teaching you anything new, though. You gotta be a tougher girl. You're too much like your mother. Did you know my mother? From afar. It's a story I may tell you one day. I must go take care of dinner now. Don't hesitate to come back. Take care, and get some rest. Yeah, we haven't slept yet. This is for sleeping. Oh. Oh, Giga. My condolences on your father. Okay. See, now this is the slow part of the game, where you just go around talking to people to get flipping experience. Come here, show me, show me. Or come. Listen, Elijah. Could you please let me unpack my catch peacefully? But I'm bored. There's nothing to do here. Why don't you go sing a song to Daddy? Are you kidding? He's deaf as a post. Oh, hello, Giga. My condolences on your father. So, are you unpacking your hunting prizes? Elijah, could you be polite and say hello to Giga? Young gives you a annoyed look. Hi. Sorry, Giga, you know how she is. She'll grow up. Why should I greet this girl anyway? She's only causing trouble. It's Elijah! What? You're the one saying it, aren't you? Stop talking to her, maybe she'll go away. Or she'll croak like her dad. Lose your temper and punch her. Lose your temper and slap her. Have a little pity on poor Kayla, who must build a bonfire every time someone crows. Hesitates, doesn't know what to respond, and decides to stay quiet. Vladimir, he smiles, embarrassed. Thank you for taking it lightly, Giga. What a little brat! Oh my god. Can I not? Okay. Whoops, wrong button. Christ, they could have made her move a little bit faster. For the love of... Lou. Hello, Giga. My condolences. Same old, same old. Hunt, rest, hunt, rest. Nope. Life goes on. Oh, peoples. Lots of peoples. Hello, Giga. My condolences on your father's death. I'm sure it's not easy for you. She laughs. The Vola has spoken. It's dumb to say, but such is life. Sooner or later it all comes down to that one day. I'm actually surprised every day I see my old man still alive. Bad weeds. Oh me, you know. My stupid father is still alive and kicking, perfectly able to blather idiotic things all day long. I don't know how my mother can put up with him. Oh, come on. Silk isn't that bad. If you forget about the accidental groping. His habit of doing magic is amusing. He's a rather sweet old man. She snickers. You have a peculiar notion about what is funny. Anyway, my mother's younger, so she's still very healthy. Come by and visit them during the day. They'll be glad to see you. When it comes to your, I suppose I'm the only one who can put up with him anyway. There's not one woman in the village who has my patience. Even my sisters have given up. Problems of marriage. But you should rather... Esty. She knows about it. She seems... For me... It's more pangs... The pangs of Stability? Seblis? I have no idea how to fucking pronounce that. The old... Lisa kiss? Doesn't seem to be in a hurry to get Stig and I married. She laughs. You're not You're not optimizing reproduction? You need some advice? She darts her. By the way, we're still waiting for you to give birth, my dear. I don't mind optimizing reproduction quotas, but Stig isn't in a hurry to optimize either. He's not your... Uric, if you see what I mean. I should ask my brother how he did it. Doesn't really have the family pressure on his wife's side. Every cloud has a silver lining. Time passes. Peacefulness, married life, grounds that Grandpa Lissa seems to have forgotten altogether. Tell me about it. I'm getting desperate. I've sort of lost where the conversation is at, but I think one of them is trying to get laid but can't. Maybe on top of that, Giga! She laughs. No, I'll wait. I'm patient. Let's hope they will be too. It's a joke. Calm down. Hang in there. You take care and don't take rambling if you meet him. Hello? The stranger observes you fearfully. Hello, miss. From Sapphire Bay, miss. Pleasure to meet you. Is there anything I can do for you? He smiles. Why not? What would you like to know? A valid question if to ask oneself. Tell you the truth, I work with the Ministry of Eternal Snows. An interesting name. I was sent to write a report on the northernmost villages of the kingdom. A difficult task, since the villagers are not very cooperative, and the climate's rather difficult. Perhaps you're not familiar with our kingdom's political structure. Let me briefly explain. The Queen is surrounded by 4 ministries. The Ministry of Calmness and Majesty, which is in charge of the military security. The Chancellery, which deals with the treasury and external relations. The Ministry of the Interior Sea, which manages the homeland's affair of the kingdom. Finally, the Ministry of Eternal Snows, which explores and establishes cartography of the kingdom. Indeed, I take care of the cartography of the north of the kingdom, to establish the census of the life and habits of its inhabitants. It is a very interesting field of work, but often dangerous. He smiles. That's it for my work. I think I've told you everything. Anything else? It's a vast subject. Where should I start? The Kingdom of the Three Rivers, which is based in Sapphire Bay, is the federation of the land of the Three Rivers, governed by the Queen's Hand of Steel, a wise yet merciless monarch. It stretches until the mountains of Rosa Galicia in the south. These last 15 years, the Queen has had a lot of roads built, including that which leads to the village, as well as many administrative and educational structures. The city is most known. The city that has known the most changes is probably the capital itself, Sapphire Bay, which we also call the City of the Mists. 20 years ago, it was still a large fishing port. Today, it's a gigantic tectacular city, which expands on a large area of the fort, dominated by high towers of the citadel, which are perpetually in construction. It stands as the embodiment of the kingdoms and the queen's power and stability. The queen seems like an unusual character. This is very true. When she speaks, one can hear altogether the wisdom of our ancestors and the violence of our best hunters. She's a peculiar woman. I don't think any warriors would like to challenge her in a duel. When furious, her gaze could set an ash tree in flames. Is she pretty? Oh yes, very. And by the way, if you're interested, I believe she likes women at least as much as men, if not more. Is there anything else you'd like to know? It's all relative. None of the roads are in good shape that far north. The weather was rather nice, but I think the winter will be harsh. That's what the most knowledgeable people have been saying, at least. Some of the roads are already hardly manageable. At least there's plenty of shelters, and that's what matters. That's that's that. Nope. Don't hesitate to come back to me. Yeah, I don't think I'll get another level up. I heard Optimus is waiting for you to give birth. Are you having lag? I have to question that because I don't know if you're having lag or I'm having lag. Listen, condolences. Not today. I have business to take care of in time, tidying up the house to do. I think this is the edge of town. Hello, Giga. Condolences. Very well, Prophetess. Not very exciting as usual. Indeed. I have at least the pleasure of guarding this village. On this note, I'm going back to work. Kalik is supposed to bring me some good materials later on. I have to gather my tools. Five years later, I might actually get to all of the, Come on, go up. Now go up this way. That will lead up to the funeral pyre, if I remember correctly. Oh, hello, Giga. We're so glad you've for your visit, aren't we, Show? You know, we all feel sad for what happened to you. Show, too, lost his father. Took him months to get over it. Bah, life goes on, you know. A little booze and some optimism. And friends. Friends are important. Yuga, you got someone your age to talk to? Whoops. Oh well. No more dialogue option with the guy with the imaginary friend. You know, I think that there's a I think that there's a special option if you have good intentions, and if you have an imaginary friend and talk to him as well. Now, if we go from here, we should be able to get to the market, right? Somehow. Oof. Where am I? The woman stares at you with a mean look on her face, sizing you up. I don't think you need my products, Giga. Now that you're alone, you must have largely enough. Charming, I remembered why I usually avoid you. Yurik. Hello, Giga. You're looking at my sisters, they stay home. What a bitch. It's like, you don't need my products, go away. The young woman looks at you coldly. If you don't want to stubble, don't stay here. The young, blind man looks as if he's watching you. He smiles. Hello, Giga. It's a pleasure to have you here, even if your heart is not necessarily rejoicing. I could take that the wrong way, you know. Now, take it as such. He looks at you. You're always so charming, Peko. Maija is a lucky woman, he laughs. No, not at all. I'm only a humble worker who takes care for his young and his pretty clientele. And what can we buy from you, apart from bowls? I don't know, Keta. What would you wish for? There's always ways to accommodate my good clients. Well then, I'll buy an arrangement in that case. He seems dejected. Could you please stop doing that? Doing such things. You, brother, are going to start doing something. Anything but... Oh wait, no. And you, brother, are you going to start doing something? Anything but something. I think your dear Esti is in a delicate situation. Stig. He blushes, coughs a little, and grumbles as he returns to... Okay. That's Stig, that's... Oh, okay. I'm starting to understand. What were we saying? Oh, Giga. Condolences on the death of your father. Nothing. I'll leave you to your playful activities. Take your time. It's not like this is going anywhere. How much? So I need 10,000 more. Please go in. There we go. The hawker. Oh, here's Giga. What a surprise. I mean, how's it going? Apart from the animals, hunky dory. I understand what you feel. At least I can imagine. I was barely 10 years old when I lost my father as well. Ah, nothing miraculous, that's for sure. It was sad. I had to eat. Keeps you busy, and I found some distractions. I met Petrigan during one of my first hunts. I was 14. Came to me, and we've always been inseparable since then. He's an excellent hunter, you know. I don't think there is anything more precious than a faithful animal. I mean, sometimes I wish he'd talk to me. That he'd say good night before I sleep, you know? Well, that's fine for the daytime. Once night falls, you find yourself alone at home. For most people, there's only alcohol, and you know how that goes. I have this deck of cards that I bought from a salesman. Oftentimes, I play for hours and hours. Also, the illustrations are very pretty, so when I'm tired of it, just look at them and invent stories. It's a bit as if I could read. No, I don't think so. Here, I discussed it once with, oh, the foreigner. He told me that this one, he shows the card, was a very important person in capital, but he doesn't know more than that. Maybe they're all real people. Who knows? But what matters is that all of them are very much alive in my head. From now on. Maybe. Petrie is more than an animal to me. He joins me in my ordeals, in a way, but not only. The few joys I had in my life, he was there to share them. When I talked to him, this old he's also talking to this old me from another era. It helps me get over difficult times. Hope I was able to help. Come back whenever you want. Yeah, that reminds me, I need to go up to the corner of the village and talk to Door. There we go. Here, then. Right. Young woman watches you with a sad face. Hello, Giga. Condolences on the death of your father. No, I knew you'd be coming, so even if we have more work than previous years, that's true. Well, are you okay? I I thought it must be hard. He's your only family. Now you have no one to. You don't have anyone to protect you. She bites her. Nothing. Nothing. That's true. There's nothing we can do about it. No, I'm sorry. It will pass. Bad memories, which it'll pass. That's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna lie down for a bit. seems to be taken. In any case, if she's so happy staying alone for the rest of her life, we can't prevent her, can we? Maybe she needs a little more time. She's 18. She should have been fiancéed. She should have been fiancéed for 2 years at least. If she's like that at 18, she'll end up like the other daddy's girl. Maybe she prefers women. Well, she can choose whatever she wants as long as she gets kids. You'll keep seeing me even when you have Oh, hello, Giga. Oh, hello there, Giga. Condolences on the death of your father. I don't mean to butt in, but what were you talking about? Well, intimate things between me and her. Malicious smile. We weren't finished, actually. Yes. Oh, have a good day, then. The village of assholes. You know, I don't remember how to get up to that house. Hello, Giga. Condolences on the loss of your father. He was a brave man, very different from the others. Tough guy, but private. He will be missed. Good year for everybody. That's true. Summer was really lovely, and this beginning of winter was rather nice so far. We've been able to go hunting every day. We almost have too much food. This way we won't have to cross into bear's territory. So if we stay in the village some days. We rest. And it's a change. It gives us some time to relax and take care of Juno. Even the guy has already done very well for himself. See you later, Giga. Get over there. I could swear that there is a way to get over there. Welcome back with Saba. It was something as simple as nope, I'm completely wrong. I don't remember how to get up there, and I don't know that there's a way to get up there, but I'm going to continue. Hello, Giga. Condolences. Have you spoken to my parents? They were looking forward to seeing you. I'm tired these days. We should come and help them more often. I think that would be a good idea. But I must take care of Krill. He's very tired these days too. I can go without you. I don't mind. I have no parents who could need me, so he seems embarrassed. Don't hesitate, Giga. If you need any help. We don't have many spare hands, but it's always a pleasure. As you wish. We'll be here if you choose. She goes to see you later, Giga. Another good 1,000 I should be able to sickly demeanor waves kind. Condolences on your father's death. I haven't had any attacks yet today. I'm happy. I think we're going to go out a little with Timo and Mara. No, no, I don't want to go in the house. I want to leave. I want to go north. Can I not type /north? God, mother flip. Let's go down first. Hello, Giga. Condolences on your father. He was a man we appreciated very much. Your dad took good care of your mother's parents until their death. He was a respectable man. Your grandparents were happy and left in peace thanks to him. Yes, he was able to replace the daughter they lost. Of course. Your grandfather was one of my favorite friends. We often had dinner together, your grandparents and us. When their daughter left on her adventures, they never got over it. Then one day, years later, he came. At the time, leaving or coming to the village was not easy. There's no roads, no kingdom. And yet, he came with you in his arms, who were barely one year old. So it's been, what, 18 years? And a kingdom sprung up in that time, Jesus. Your grandparents were surprised that your mother had passed away giving birth, since, for them, she had to have died on the road, way before then. Oh, I've gained a level. They were not expecting much from life in the village. They ate very little to avoid being a burden to anyone. Your arrival was a surprise and a critical gift to them. It came from Sapphire Bay. At the time, it was a smaller town. The Kingdom of Three Rivers didn't exist, and there wasn't a road up here. You might know Sapphire Bay is located the other side of the continent, near the ocean. It takes months to travel all the way there. I don't know if he came from Sapphire Bay. I think he lived there for a very long time, though. Why come this way? No particular reason. He considered he had to do it. He did the journey for your mother. He did the journey your mother couldn't do, or never wanted to. What your mother didn't want to pay, he paid for. He was the only one who could. He was a man of common sense, true common sense. He left as he came, in silence. He never. I think I recall he did leave a will, but it's in Sapphire Bay. I asked him once what would be left to his daughter if he died. He had a faint smile, like a man who had lost the habit of smiling tend to do, and he answered, I leave her the road. She's free to take it. She laughs. You're a tough one, even with your poor old man, aren't you? Don't bother your head with this too much. You should rather think about what you will do now, which way your life will lead. Talia's right, you know. You must decide how to live your life from now on. Good for you. If there's anything we can do, please don't hesitate. Our door is always open to you. As long as we live. Okay, I got a bunch of experience. And bump up the memory just to fuck with us a little more. Right, okay. Now I have even more memory, so I should be taking ridiculous amounts of damage. Yep, I'm taking double fucking damage. Jeez, there's a lot of crying options for someone who had no relationship with their father. Well, you get to choose your relationship, basically. Also, it's worth noting that memory is retroactive, so every time I increase my memory, all of these experience things are actually increased. So it is, in theory, possible to gain a level and then immediately gain a level because of the stuff that you upgraded. Jesus fucking Christ. I take double damage, but I absorb 3 points of that damage. Fuck, I mean, what time is it? It's almost 4 a.m. I'm gonna save, and we will continue this later. Because after this point, there's only like a few more places that I need to talk to people, but I'm going to start running into battles randomly. Like, from here... Huh? From here upward. Like, from the Vola's house all the way over here and upwards to the woodwork. Everything, they all have battles. But for now, I am going to call it, and we will pick this up later. Oh, my arm. Besides, I need food. So we can do more of this artsy-fartsy stuff, and we can actually get into the meat and potatoes of the game, because once we go and talk to the Vola, things actually pick up quite quickly. So we will do this later. Hoping level... No, it doesn't. My HP is based on my willpower, so I'm taking double damage without getting more HP. I am gonna get fucking wrecked.